Alright, hello my lovely humans, and welcome back to another fast video here on my channel, where we're going to be doing a book writing update. Yep, as you guys can tell by the thumbnails, my thumbnails are probably not going to change this. I really like it. So, last time I updated you guys on my work in progress, which I'm pretty sure I gave you the work and title, either one called COS, for right now, because I'm not entirely sure if I did or not, and I don't want to be the person that just gives it away. Either way, it was right before Camp Damo. I think it was the day before Camp Damo, so I uploaded it on April 1st. Now, we are currently, how many days in? 16 days into Camp NaNoWriMo, and I'm failing NaNoWriMo. But, what's new? Nothing's new. I can't stick to a schedule. It's fine. I have, however, reached the 20K mark of my novel, which ultimately just makes me feel good about myself, because, the 20K mark. But, with that being said, I still don't feel satisfied where I'm at. I'm into a part of the book that I can't explain to anybody. I've tried to explain it to my dad, who is currently reading it, and he still doesn't understand what I mean. And I can't explain it to my mom, because, it's just, Act 1, still going on, is so long, and yet I feel like it should be shorter. And yet, because, the beginning aspect of the act takes up so much time. The first, 5 or 6 chapters happen within the first, 48 hours of the book. And then you get to a certain point, and then it jumps between, weeks. And so it just doesn't seem fleshed out or something. I don't know. So I went to my outline, and I was like, okay, Act 1 is, do I need to cut this short? Which is fine. I mean, it's not weird or different to make your initial first act to be shorter than your next 2 acts. Act 2 should be the longest, and Act 3 should be a little bit shorter, but not much shorter than Act 2. Because it's the conclusion, you know what I mean? The process. The order here. It's an order. There's an order. Did I tell you there's an order? So I went through, and I was like, okay. So I had to figure out, a whole bunch of things. And then also, side note, I was going to do, if you guys want to know more in detail what I'm talking about, in greater lengths, watch my vlogs. They're all going to be linked at the end of this video. And to be in the playlist, it's going to be linked at the end of this video as well. But my vlogs are very important because I talk about my book in full in there. So if you're very curious, but I go through and I write down all the characters and stuff like that because I like to keep a list. For me personally, and so if I need a character, I can just go to this, and boom, there's a character, and I can figure out how I could use it or whatever. But either way, I was gonna do character development charts, whoa, what's the motives and things like that. There's enough words in here and pages that I could do that. And yep, no, we're kind of going at this ballsy, and which is a normal thing. And then I go back and I develop the characters in the second draft. It's very, very common for me to have a core group of characters that are fully fleshed out from page 1 to page, whatever. But the rest of the side characters, they're just there. They have a point, they have a motive to being there, they move the story along. But that's basically their point and motive, is that they move the story along. I don't ever go and I'm not ooh, that character right there, his parents died in a fire. He has a motive to get revenge, But he's a side plot character, so is he ever gonna get revenge? That's up to you to decide in your little noggin up here. I don't ever do that. It's not something I do. They're not full front and center characters. I have 12 other characters in this book that I could put full front and center, but I don't want. I have my core. I have 3 main characters, which are all boys, which is weird for me as well, because I tend to have a major female character involved in my story, and yet, to be honest with you, the females don't look pretty good in this book, which I'm not entirely sure how that happened. It's something that's going to have to change, in developmental edits going forward, because I want them not to seem so bad, but they all seem bad. I mean, they honestly all seem bad. So, but I had to go through and I had to make sure I outlined a crap ton. Then I went through and I even outlined the rest of Act 12. I mean, not Act 12. God, what is wrong with me? Act 1. So, that's also very important and very good for me. That, I did that. So we can move on, we can move forward, and it's good. And I'm happy for it and things like that. I'm moving along. I'm trudging along, I guess I should say. I haven't hit the 200 page mark. I'm close to hitting the 200 page mark. I just haven't done it yet. Hopefully, in the last update, I tell you we are. Either way, I was supposed to write 60,000 words, and we're about halfway there. And which I'm only like 10 or so thousand words behind schedule. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Which is fine. Which is fine. It just means I have to write a lot more next month than I was expecting to write this month. Which I'm on summer break next month. Honestly, I have no excuses. I have no excuses whatsoever. But yeah, that's basically my update for you. Did some outlining. I got pretty much further in my book. It's not going any different directions either. I got maybe thinking maybe I'll go like in a different direction or something like that. And it is like the characters are taking different tolls because for a very, very long portion of this book there was no outline. And so, there's that. But I figured we could have a jam party because it's not something I particularly love when I watch Christina videos, but I do like the idea of having a jam party. And that way you guys would have like a sense of what I'm listening to. I did have one pulled up. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. And this, now, for instance, these are not songs I particularly like. Ooh, I think of that moment when I write this. I just think of this playlist when I write this. I guess I should be more specific. Do not judge me on my writing. Not my writing. I'm here for my writing, not my dancing. That's all I gotta say. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a big fat thumbs up and don't comment down below. And I'll see you guys at the end of the month for the last writing update for Camp Nemo. And then these will be like monthly. They won't be so concurrent, I don't think. Who knows? Maybe so. Keep you on toes. Okay, I'll tell you guys soon. Give me a thumbs up. Don't comment down below. Tell me about your writing project if you have one for Camp Nemo. I'm very curious. And, yeah, talk to you soon.